Will Smith finally reacts to all the bombshells that Jada Pinkett Smith has been dropping on every single podcast under the sun, it feels like. But I keep wondering, he's got an emotional one reaction and a video that seems like he's very unbothered. Is he in on this or no? I think he's in on this. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, please be sure to crush that follow button on my Facebook page if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this. Listen, I know, but listen. This is a story that just keeps on giving. All right. And we are here for it. So we got to talk about this. And I've been waiting for this to go down. As you already know, Jada Pinkett Smith has been on quite a bombshell, tour, dropping all kinds of very, very telling pieces of information, basically giving us the idea or confirming a lot of our theories from when the entanglement thing happened all the way to the slap and on. But one thing that they are confirming more than anything in the world is that they lied to all of us, and they continued to lie over and over and over again. And now she's saying these things, and it makes you wonder how much of it is true and how much of it is not. But I digress. That's another conversation in itself, and I'm sure we'll have a conversation about that at a later time in a later video. But one thing that we all want to know is, how does Will feel about this? Well, he has been reacting, or he has finally reacted. One of them is a video, which we will be taking a look at, and another one is basically an email he sent to the New York Times, basically giving her the thumbs up and saying, yeah, you better make that money. Hey, Jada, make that money. So let's take a look at this article here really quick before we take a look at this video. But of course, he finally reacts to all these bombshells, and he sounds like he's supportive. He clearly is supportive, babies. Clearly he is. All right. So she's been out here spilling her guts about her complicated life and her complicated relationship with Will, or maybe lack thereof, because they be separated for like the last 7 years. All right. So maybe there's not much complication because they out there knocking boots with other people. Maybe, I don't know, but let's move on. Okay. But he's been absolutely quiet from what we know until just recently. All right. So the actor is quoted in a new interview that Jada did on Saturday. And of course, plugging her new book. In case you didn't know, did you know she has a new book? Did you know she has a new book? Okay. Because if you didn't know, then I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, and they're the first outlet to actually have an on-record reaction, which is big considering he's been silent over the past several days amid these many revelations. So the Times says they got an email response from Will, who apparently told them that her memoir, quote unquote, kind of woke him up. They go on to say, paraphrasing Will, that he'd realized she is more resilient, clever, and compassionate than he'd ever understood. Then he goes on with a direct quote. This is what he wrote. He says, when you've been with someone for more than half of your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in. And you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. Now, of course, according to this article, they say it's a little cryptic, but bottom line, he seems to back her. Let's be real. Damn right he's backing her. Damn right he backs her. 110%. Clearly, they're in on this together. Bad marriage for life, right? They sat down, they agreed to separate, live their separate lives, do their own thing, okay? And then when it came to all the craziness, when August Alsina came out with his whole, I was in an entanglement with her, so on and so on, let's be real. We hear later on at least recently, that it wasn't Jada that dragged Will to the Red Table Talk to talk about entanglement. It was actually Will Smith that said, "Hey, let's do this thing on Red Table Talk." It was him that actually said that, not her. All of this is pretty crazy to me, and it seems like a big ass fabrication. All fat ass lies, which none of us like, I'm assuming. But he did come out with a video on the Instagrams, and clearly he's saying he's unbothered because he's busy raking the money. She makes money, he makes money. They're both winning. So let's take a look at this video here. Again, are we surprised about this? Let's take a look.
Fun fact about me. I can take it almost anywhere.
Damn. Okay. So you saw the video. You see it right there. Okay. Are we really surprised about his reaction? I'm going to tell you, I'm not. I'm not surprised at all. They're in this together. They're in this whole business of making the money, stirring the pot, lying to the public, and all that. It's not just Jada in this mix. It's also Will. And I know that a lot of people feel some type of way about that and want to say, no, it's Jada. No, it's both of them. Both of them got together. Both of them made the decision to make these, to lie, to fabricate a relationship, to fake their relationship in front of the public eye, use the brand, the Smith family brand, to monetize, make money off of it, coming off like they're this tight-knit Hollywood family that can get through the worst of worst, can defy what it is to be a Hollywood family. Most of the time, we see on average, these Hollywood relationships break up after a couple years. They were showing us a lie to make it seem like, yeah, we can get through this. We can have a normal Leave It to Beaver type of family experience and still be Hollywood. And it was all a lie. So when we see stuff like this, him just completely unbothered. In fact, one of the things he says underneath his thing was notifications off. Okay? And underneath that, she responds with laughing face emojis. Because they know they're in all this stuff together, y'all. They know it. So it's not that big of a surprise that he's sitting there lounging out on a boat doing whatever he's doing. Maybe he's on a project or whatever, but completely nowhere near her, which is also not a big surprise anymore with all the bombshells that have been dropping recently. But it shows you that it's like, hey, this is all about that monies. We're going to make this money together, and we're going to keep it pushing. It's not bothering him none, because he knows it's going to sell. It's going to help sell these books, and it's going to help line up their pockets with more and more ducats. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay? What are your thoughts? Do you think he really is unbothered? Or do you think he really is angry, but he's just putting off a front? I don't know. Whatever you think, definitely comment down below. Fire it off in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to crush that subscribe button on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, do not forget to crush that follow button on my Facebook page. It'd be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family on both platforms. Anyway, guys, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys very soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
PASC. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.